Well, the women I work with are a lot of them for prostitution, some for, I have a couple women that for violent crimes, killing, but mainly I think a lot with domestic violence, a lot of drug abuse.
So what do they say to you when you come in and,
They try to shock me. Can I be vulgar? Or they start saying we're lovers and all this stuff. They start doing all this antics, right, just to shock me.
Yes.
And then I'm like, no, I don't really react. This woman, Monique, she has 8 children, and she was addicted to drugs. So she's convicted of killing somebody, which she didn't do, someone who was close to her, and she's been in jail for 16 months.
16 months, and she hasn't committed that crime?
But she shares it, and then she writes a letter to God, and she reads it to me. Mishpal, you have to read, I wrote this letter, and I want her to hear it. And then I say, well, Monique, now you have to write a letter. You write from the voice of God to yourself, and then she reads that, and it's all about jail. There's a big reason for me being here. I'm learning to get, to be sober, to find my inner voice, to really there's this space. Even though I'm not with my family, I'm learning how to, to get to know myself and to love myself. And I always make the women share their stories out in either a open space. But they want to get better so badly.
Really?
They're all they want to let go of their drug abuse. A lot of them have lost their babies. They've lost their babies because of drugs. They chose the drugs over their children, and they're in the bottom of the bottom, and they're sitting in an open, safe space, and they want to connect. And they see me. The whole thing is that they see me. And a game I wanted to share one thing with one of the women, Naya. We played a game and it won the same thing. Mm-hmm. She stood in the middle and said, the wind blows for anyone who's in love. And I just sat there because I felt I don't have a partner right now. Mm-hmm. And she looks at me, and all the women got up and scrambled. Miss Spall, aren't you in love? What about yourself? What about? And she's like, and I was like, mm-hmm. She gets it so much. What do you mean you're not in love with your cat, yourself? She couldn't understand how I couldn't. Yeah.
Or were there times where it was very difficult for you to love them, or where it was difficult to love one of the women because she acted out so badly?
Oh yeah, yesterday, this one woman.
So they're constantly challenging you.
Because there's a lot of lesbian relationships. They're discovering their sexuality in jail, which is an open. It's a beautiful thing too, in a way. Mm-hmm. I look at them and that's just not appropriate, And they, Mishpal, you're being so prude or whatever. And I get angry. Some of the women piss me off.
And then they shut up.
They always make me laugh. They go, we're in jail, Mishpal, this is, come on, what are you doing? This is jail.
As this show is about messaging from the heart, what would be your message from your heart to women out looking or watching us?
There's so much that you have, and don't be afraid. And look inside yourself. And for yourself, there's so many things I have to do to be spiritually fit. I have to meditate,
yoga,
go to therapy,
prayer,
yoga,
church,
temple,
cacao with coconut milk in the morning.
Oil yourself. Yeah, you got to do a lot.
Okay, good.
It's a lot to do.
Thank you so much, Lauren, for coming.